Anti-immigration rally in Toronto drowned out by massive counter-protest. An anti-immigration rally in Toronto was quickly overshadowed as thousands of counter-protesters filled the streets, voicing strong opposition to anti-immigrant sentiment and standing in solidarity with newcomers. If you are interested in this topic, please pay attention and watch the video through to the end to get all the information. Please hit like and subscribe, and don't forget to push the notification bell for an upcoming video. What was billed as a Canada First Patriot rally against mass immigration devolved into chaos Saturday afternoon at Christie Pitts Park, as hundreds of counter-protesters effectively shut down the event, forcing attendees to disperse under police escort amid cheers and jeers. The rally, organized by the far-right group Canada First and scheduled from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m., drew a small crowd of supporters waving Canadian flags and chanting slogans decrying immigration policies. However, it was vastly outnumbered by a coalition of pro-immigration activists, labor unions, and community groups who arrived en masse for their "No to Hate, Yes to Immigrants." The counter-demonstration, which kicked off at noon and featured family-friendly activities, live music, and speeches emphasizing solidarity. Eyewitness videos captured tense moments throughout the day. Just before the main rally was set to begin, Toronto police arrested at least one individual described as an Antifa protester for an undisclosed reason, heightening the atmosphere of confrontation. As Canada First supporters attempted to gather, they were quickly surrounded by counter-protesters chanting, "No Nazis, no KKK, no Fascist USA," and holding signs reading, "Immigrants welcome" and "Hate has no home here." By mid-afternoon, the situation escalated. Rallygoers, outnumbered by an estimated 5-to-1 ratio, were herded out of the park by police as counter-demonstrators cheered and filmed the exodus on their phones. One viral clip showed a group of about 50 Canada First attendees being escorted away, with opponents shouting taunts from the sidelines. The Toronto Police Service, which had announced a heavy presence in advance to ensure public safety, reported no major injuries but confirmed multiple arrests related to criminal behavior. In a statement posted on X Friday evening, officers urged participants to follow instructions, emphasizing that police will take appropriate action against any concerns. The counter-rally, endorsed by groups like the Urban Alliance on Race Relations and the Elementary Teachers of Toronto, drew over 1,000 RSVPs and featured speakers decrying the rally as a racist echo of the park's dark past. "There is no space for hate at Christie Pitts Park," organizers declared in promotional materials, highlighting workshops, snacks, and kid-friendly activities to build community resilience against division. Canada First organizer Joe Anajar, speaking post-event, reflected on the challenges of being encircled and assaulted, questioning if the rally was worth the trouble, despite framing it as a necessary stand against mass immigration. Canada First, led by figures like Travis Patron, framed the event as a stand against untenable immigration policies straining Canadian resources. Supporters on social media lamented low turnout, with one attendee posting, "Unfortunately, Canadians are too docile, scared of being called racist all the time." Pre-event hype included live streams and calls to action, but online chatter suggested the group anticipated pushback. The clash unfolds against a backdrop of rising anti-immigrant sentiment in Canada, fueled by housing shortages and economic pressures, even as the country grapples with its multicultural identity. Christie Pitts history adds poignant irony. The 1933 riot erupted when Nazi sympathizers clashed with Jewish residents over a softball game, leaving dozens injured and cementing the park's legacy as a flashpoint for bigotry. As the sun set on the dispersed crowds, counter-protesters lingered, turning the park into an impromptu celebration of inclusion. "We have the power," one organizer told local media, signaling a broader mobilization against far-right incursions. For now, Toronto's streets return to calm, but the day's events underscore deepening fault lines in the nation's immigration debate. The overwhelming turnout of counter-demonstrators sent a clear message that Toronto embraces diversity and rejects divisive rhetoric, reaffirming the city's identity as a place of inclusion and support for immigrants. That is all for today, in this video. What are your thoughts on this? Please let us know in the comments section below. Thanks for watching the entire video. Hopefully, the information is useful to you. See you later, in the next video. Till then, take care.